Hello, I'm Konoko Nigata, and this is my introduction to what I intend to do with my YouTube channel from now on. Those who know me know that I enjoy quite a few different shows, books, and movies. Alright, so what does that have to do with the YouTube channel that I only have a few videos on currently? Well, I have decided that I'm going to start doing evaluations of characters. I prefer to do this in a format where people can hear my voice. I express myself a lot in the way my tone comes from my mouth. Okay, that was a weird way to word it. But you can really, it's a lot easier to understand my point if you can hear my tone. There's not really much I can do in the way of visuals currently, so I've decided that until I can come up with a better alternative, I'll use my webcam to record myself as I talk. Now, I tend to talk with my hands, so that means I'll at least be doing something on the screen. Now, I'm sure the question that a lot of people watching this video have is why I've decided to do this. It's actually very simple. I had an in-depth conversation about Pinkie Pie from Friendship is Magic with one of my favorite DeviantArt artists, Raitana Sation. I'll link her DeviantArt page in the description for those of you who are interested. Raitana was curious about how the whole Pinkie Pie versus Pinkamena Diane Pie thing works, considering that she has gotten interested in the MLP characters, mainly Pinkie Pie, through the fanfiction Cupcakes, not the show that they're in. I honestly don't think she's ever actually seen an episode of the show, which is perfectly fine. Many people gave their own thoughts on the difference between Pinkie Pie and Pinkamena Diane Pie, but I put my own opinion in anyway. Well, we started a conversation, and she seemed to enjoy my thoughts on it. That made me feel pretty good. I was already considering doing evaluations of the main 6 of MLP, and then moving on to evaluate the episodes as well. So why did I change my mind? Well, I found that I'm really a lot more interested in talking about the characters I love, hate, and even love and hate at the same time than I am in evaluating the episodes. I was quite inspired by Digibrony, but I realized that what I enjoyed the most was when he talked about why the characters did what they did. His evaluation of Too Many Pinkie Pies is a great example of what I enjoyed. It has him delving deep into Pinkie Pie's mind. If you haven't watched his analysis of that episode, I'm not going to spoil it for you by saying any more than that. I may end up evaluating some of the episodes of the shows I like, but for now, I would much rather focus on the characters, because they're the most important element of any story. At least, in my opinion. Now, I have a blog dedicated to this that I'll link to in the description. You'll notice that sometimes I kind of pause in the middle of a sentence and then I'll go back and start the sentence over. Please excuse that. I'll post the videos there through a link to YouTube, as well as the written out scripts that I'll be writing in advance, so that there aren't any horrible pauses while I try to rein in my sporadic train of thought. I've already got a couple of character evaluations written out and ready in a composition book. I just need to type them up. So keep an eye out for my character evaluation videos. They'll be coming up pretty soon. This is Konoko Nigata, signing off.